Hi, I'm Andy Webb from the Money Advice Service. Now, in this modern digital world, it's probably not escaped you that scammers are getting smarter and the ways they try to trick us, well, is much more difficult to spot them. Now, in this video, it's not going to be a definitive list, but I will hopefully show you how to spot the scams, how to avoid them, and how to report them. So how do you spot a scam? Well, there are often some telltale signs that should give you an idea that something's not quite right. If you're getting a phone call, an email, a text message, even someone knocking on the door that you're not expecting, well, they might not be who they say they are as well. Particularly with financial services, it's very, very unlikely that they're going to get in touch unless you've asked them to and given them permission to. Now, quite often, if you do get these unexpected messages, they're either going to be sounding too good to be true, which is another indicator that something's not right, or they might be trying to scare you. Now, with both of those, don't act immediately. Take some time and try and find out a little bit more information. So if it's an email, check that the email is really from who it says it is, and you can do that by hovering over the address that's listed. Likewise, you can check on Companies House to find out if someone really is a legitimate company. And if it's on the phone and you're not sure, hang up and call from a different line and find a number on your bank statement or on the internet from the proper website. Make sure you've got the right site, just to ensure you're talking to the right people. Hopefully, you're going to spot those scams and that's the end of the story. But sometimes these are really sophisticated and you might be caught along in the conversation unaware that this isn't a real person getting in touch with you. Fortunately, there are some simple things that you can do to avoid falling foul. The most important of which is very, very easy. Just don't share your personal information. Don't let anyone know your PIN, your password, those memorable dates that you need to have to get access to your account. Don't share them. The people don't need that information. If you're being asked to make any payments, stop. Just don't do it. Make sure that you really do need to make this. Don't get pressured into sending money across. And you also need to make sure that any details you have for money you are sending, that they're correct and the hackers haven't got in and sent you an email with different banking details. In fact, anything that you do online, whether it's banking or shopping, ensure there's a secure connection. And any software you've got, operating systems, virus protection things, make sure it's all up to date. Now, if you have been targeted, or at least think you've been targeted, it's really important to report it straight away. Your first call should be to your bank. Make sure any payments are stopped, and if you need to change your security details, that you do that immediately. You can then actually report the potential scam to Action Fraud, or if it's a financial services company, to the Financial Conduct Authority. Head to their websites and there's information about how to do it there. Something also worth thinking about and bearing in mind is that sometimes scammers might get in touch saying they can get back the money that you've been scammed out of. Again, avoid them and go back to all the things we've discussed to make sure that anyone getting in touch with you in the future is legitimate. This really does just scratch the surface of how to spot, avoid and report scams, so head over to moneyadviceservice.org.uk/scams for more information.